Hello everyone, it's Aideen here again from Confidence in Singing. This week I'm coming on live every day to talk about honouring ourselves and honouring our ancestors through music and song. And to me, it's really about expressing what's deepest inside ourselves. Now that doesn't mean necessarily like deep kind of emotions, but more so your deep identity and your deep sense of yourself. And I feel that that comes from our childhood. So if you have if you have a memory of, how you felt as a child, and most of us, if you were lucky, you felt more free as a child and more able to just be yourself and play. And that's the kind of aspect of the childhood that I'm trying to get people to capture through music and song, and to find a sense of play through singing and through music. Yesterday we talked a lot about our roots and where we get support from. And as children, we're not really aware of the support system around us at all. But if we're lucky, we have a situation when we're children where we're allowed to be ourselves and we're allowed to play and be silly and have fun. That's not the case for everybody, I know. So if you've had difficulties in your childhood, then it becomes a kind of a slightly different task for us as adults to almost reparent ourselves and allow our inner child to come out a little bit more now than it even did before. So what we're looking into today is about joy, freedom, and the happiness, and how we can express happiness through music and song, and how music and song can kind of release this happiness in us. The song that initially came into my mind when I was thinking about what I would talk about today is the Queen song, Don't Stop Me Now. And Don't Stop Me Now, it just makes me feel like I can do anything. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time, I'm having a ball. Some of you probably know this one, and it is brilliant. If you want to feel more joy, if you already feel joy, it'll expand it. But sometimes we need help to feel happy, and a happy song will bring us there. And when we can sing along to a happy song, it is twice as good, right? Or dance along to a happy song. I'm not even saying that you need to even start vocalizing. You might just move with the song and jump around or sway or clapping. So how about this? How about today, anybody who's watching this, to listen to a song after this Facebook Live is finished. Listen to a favourite song of yours that does make you happy, that you know makes you happy. And maybe we could decide to try and listen to that song every day for a week, maybe. And see, does that have an effect on your sense of joy in your life? Does it help you to be more positive? I know that for me, when I hear Don't Stop Me Now from Queen, I feel that joy coming up. But I've never really tried to kind of use it as a support for myself to help me to feel more joyful on a day-by-day basis. But it can do that. It can. I know some of you know this already. And if you have a favourite song like that brings in joy, maybe if you haven't already learned the words, or you don't know the words of the song, maybe start listening to the words and learning them, so that you can be hearing that in your mind and start to really go for it and sing along, like shout along. And if you feel like your voice isn't quite up to that, dance along, clap along, and really give it the energy that, like, lift your energy through the music and through the singing or through the movement. And what I was saying when I first came on was how it's all related to this inner child in us, the part of us that just wants to be free and just wants to, I'm here, and hey, you over there. And, there's a part of us that when we're younger, most of us are more willing to to just be ourselves, and we're not judging ourselves in quite the same way. Not everybody has a lot of kind of exuberance naturally. Some of us are shy even as children, but we can laugh more when we're kids. We can, you know, be more free in doing what we want to do. We're not asking ourselves, what are other people thinking about me all the time. We're less afraid of what others looking in are feeling. So thanks for watching. I see a couple of people are watching, Jenna and Mary. If you have a song that really makes you feel joyful, maybe you could comment, let me know. I'd love to find out what your songs are. I've got a couple more here that I thought would be good to mention. And one of them is one that I perform sometimes when I'm doing gigs, and it's Feeling Good by Nina Simone. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. And it's a really tricky song to sing because it's got that jazzy dun, 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 dun. It's kind of got a syncopated feel, and that means it doesn't sound boring. Another song that I love that brings in joy also has a little bit of a tricky rhythm in it. It's the Because I'm Happy by Pharrell Williams, and to clap along, you know. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. So if you haven't already figured out how to clap and sing that at the same time, that is a brilliant one to learn and to let yourself feel a little bit of that joy through the clapping. So if you are trying to learn a song like this, that like Pharrell Williams, don't try and learn the clapping and the singing at the same time, okay? Learn the song first. Be familiar with the lyrics, especially of the chorus, so that you can sing along with the chorus. And then drop the singing part and just do the clapping. So it's actually 2 claps, 1, 2 claps, 1. So it's 2 quick claps and 1 short clap. So it's a good to, if you're learning a more kind of tricky song like that and trying to clap along, and it's better to separate the parts. Don't try and do it all at once, because your brain isn't going to do the different parts as efficiently if it's trying to juggle too many balls and it's not really ready to do that. So that's my little tip for you for that. What else? Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17. Oh, just that makes me so happy. And just that, even if I was feeling like crap, that would actually really help me. And I love ABBA songs in general for that, because they've been written in a certain way to kind of keep you really interested in the song. They don't get boring at all. They always have, they call it kind of a hook. They have a hook in the verse and in the chorus. And there's also the pace at which ABBA songs are sung and are written is very much close to the heartbeat. It's got a kind of a very, I don't know, satisfying rhythm. You know, and the rhythm of a song is like the foundation of a song. It's like the root of the song. When we feel a rhythm that really makes us feel good, it's a steadying part of the song, and it's a part of the song that we kind of feel more than hear. So you might, when you're swaying along to a song, that could be the rhythm. Boom, boom. But ABBA songs, they're fantastic for walking to. So if you do a lot of walking, say if you're doing walking for exercise, and you want some music that you can listen to while you're walking, ABBA music is very good for that, because you can imagine it'd be Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17. So you're kind of walking along. Dancing Queen, feel the beat on the tambourine. Sorry, got the melody wrong there a little bit. So what else is there to tell you? Well, okay, so we're talking about joyful songs today. I'm going to give you a few singing tips right now before I finish up that will help you to sing those strong, joyful songs. So what happens when we sing sometimes is we get to a high part and we feel a little bit like strangulated. It's like, and it kind of gets a little tight in here, and we get we're a bit nervous of singing quite high or quite loud. So this is the tip. This is a really good tip for anybody that really would love to be able to just sing that song out. And maybe you can do it sometimes. So sometimes, some days you'll be like, yeah, don't stop me. And then another day you might feel like the voice is being constricted a little bit. It feels a little tighter. So what I'm going to suggest is two things, right? One, we need alignment for singing strong, high songs and joyful songs. We need alignment. That means your back and neck have to be in alignment. What happens to most of us when we're nervous is we kind of bring the shoulders up and we bring the chin forward, and that tightens everything in here. So what you're going to need to do is get into what I call the yell position. So it's like this. It's like you're going, yay! Okay? So you don't have to make any sound. Try and do a silent version of it. And what happens when I do it is I can feel these muscles in my neck kind of firming up. Now, if you watch Whitney Houston singing, you will see it plain as day. And any singer that sings quite strong songs, like Pink is a great example, Lady Gaga. A lot of the modern kind of music, pop music, is very much kind of strong, and they call it belting, where you sing quite strong and loud and high. So if you'd like to be able to develop that sound, it's not going to come overnight, but if you'd like to do it, this is the starting point, is a yell position. So you'll also notice that my chin doesn't stay up. I can't do, if I do yeah like that, it's like everything really gets tight. So it's like your chin, if you just do naturally, try not to think about it. Do a little sigh there before you start. Okay, and now yeah. A silent yeah. Okay, you ready? And a silent yeah again. And this position, don't stop me now. And I can kind of go, yeah, big sound on now. But if I tighten that or my chin comes up, no way, it's not going to work. Okay, so the second thing to get that going is, so we go into the yell position and now go whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, so it's whoop, W-H-O-O-P, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now what that's doing is, if you put your hand on your tummy just below your rib cage, it's engaging that muscle that allows the air to kind of flow out, okay? And so when we're getting the air flowing out, whoop, 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 the air is going to be, we don't want a lot of air, we just want it to be, to feel firm down here. It's a control more than a push, okay? So we get the yell position, that's the energy, right? And then we go whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, sometimes I'll talk to people about the airway. It's coming up here and it's kind of curving here. Did anyone ever see one of those pipes, you know, for plumbing, where it kind of goes up and then curves a bit at the top? That is the kind of shape I need for singing those joyful, high, powerful songs. Don't stop me now. Yeah, so the chin is down. And the air has on a kind of, it doesn't have anything blocking as you come out. So it's to do with posture more than you might realize. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. So we're talking today about joyful music, happy music. If you have a happy song that makes you feel good, please comment and let me know what that is. I'd love to see that. And in terms of the tips for kind of getting that song out and feeling free in your physical body to let that out, is the yell position. So do a silent yell. And then the whoop, whoop, that engages your diaphragm. So that's it for today. I'll be here again tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed that. Tomorrow, what are we talking about? I think I have a little plan for it, but I haven't got it out in my mind just at this moment. So today was really about joy, about expressing good things. And we will be looking at the other side of that, because I think sad songs can really catch us and really are important for us to transform sadness in our bodies and stuff like that. So we will be looking at that as well during the week. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Mind yourselves. Bye.